You can't become the best version of yourself by yourself.
Mhm.
If you actually want to grow and be better, doing it on your own never will suffice. And our business, we have built our company based on accountability and based on being real with another human and allowing that human to work you through some of your biggest barriers and build off of some of your best strengths. And it's everything. You do it subconsciously. You ask for it with your friends, with your family. Everybody does it. Everybody searches for accountability because they know it works every dang time. So just pay attention to yourself and what your body actually needs so that you can be good and great and peaceful and fulfilled and less stressed and fill in the blank with whatever, solution you want. The term came about, like, we started the company a long time ago, this consulting thing, and it was one of our team meetings that we had. We did a team meeting every week on Friday, and I had a killer week. It was awesome. That was my focus. I just said it in a team meeting. I was like, yeah, I was just kind of trying to be like a servant type of salesperson, and it just became so much more. It's like this ideology, kind of methodology, philosophical. That's what I want it to be. I want it to be a different way of selling. I think Southwestern has always taught us, right, to sell with your prospects' needs and their wants and desires first. And I think it captures just the servant selling idea. Just even those two words captures how Southwestern's been doing it for, 160 whatever years it is now. And I just made a decision. And I remember very clearly, like, going, I'm going to do it the right way. I'm going to sell the right way, not leaving anything out, not ever wanting to have this feeling again, right? This ickiness that I had just picked up. I remember going, well, is that going to compromise me being really good at sales? Because it's been said that I don't like it at all, but out there, this connotation of salespeople is not the best, and they're trying to look out for themselves and what they're into, what they want versus what their prospects and the people they talk to want. And I just was kind of, I'm not going to do it that way. And then I was scared I was going to not be a top producer, and it was kind of cool because it's like this, just had this feeling that no, do both, do both.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. Man, I think sales is the most prestigious, honorable profession on the planet. I mean, there's only two ways to make money in this world. You either sell something you own or you sell something. That's it. You sell part of what you own, or you actually are the one doing the selling of something. So it's yeah, I think it's awesome. I mean, every major image, man, woman, any organization through history that it's done anything that matters at all was a massive sales pitch. And if you don't believe it, just start looking around, like start reading about it and how they had to convince and move people to action and cover doubts, right? Like work through with dealing with doubts and fears and all this stuff that comes up in just normal, natural life. Think about where you naturally do this in your life with your family. Where are you selling with your daughter? What conversations are you having with your friends where you're making them come to life, or you're actually having to work them through something they're struggling in their life? Like, that is a sale right there. Like, why do we complicate this thing and think we gotta, have so much to learn? You do this naturally. Sales is a natural thing. Stop fighting your beliefs on it because of what somebody said about it, or some, like, oh, it's a negative deal. It's not. It's a beautiful thing, and embrace it. Like, salespeople, we're the only people that ever made something grow and did something. So yeah, man, it's just, we all do it. You just got to love on yourself for doing it and be excited that you are doing it, because that's the only thing that's going to help anybody change, including yourself. Persistence is a unique character trait in humans, because you don't get a chance to truly work on it unless you're being rejected. So you need to, there's no way you can just go, I'm going to go get better persistence today. It's like, no, go fail. That's whenever you're getting better at it. So it's not like you can go get a workout in on persistence. And I didn't have the best numbers, Adam. I mean, I wasn't this closer that had this I closed 80% of the people I talked to. And there's people that are out there that are way better than I am. I just knew that I could go see more people. And I just knew that I could actually make this principle of you see more, you sell more a reality and prove it. I've always loved proving principles because then one, it just perpetuates the concept of that principle. And I think it helps others because come on, you can't go work on this skill set right overnight, but overnight you can go see 2 times the people that you saw yesterday. We all can do that. There's a book back there. Can you see it? It's the number 1 sales book on the planet. It's something that anytime anybody asks for a book recommendation, I say, this is the best sales book ever. You see, let me go grab it right here. The best sales book on the planet, y'all. Go get it. Like besides servant selling now, right? That's on the market. He had this product that he was telling his prospect about. And he knew the prospect was actually going to like it. Like it was serving. He was helping him. So you just got to try it. All you got to do is try it. And over again, he heard no, but he kept a great attitude. And then my favorite part about this book about green eggs and ham, if you look at the pages, even when he's getting told no, there's like this shouting, like the lines, of Dr. Seuss writing, like shouting. And he's got this little smile on his face. He's just like, yeah, you could tell me no all day long. It doesn't matter, right? I'm going to stick with you because I think this will be best. And once you try it, and what does it say at the end of the book? Thank you, Sam, I am, right? I do so like green eggs and ham.
An acronym that you've become internally famous for and externally famous for, which is WYDFLI.
WYDFLI, WYDFLI. It's simply put, when you don't feel like it. When you don't feel like it. None of us feel like working out. None of us feel like saying you're sorry to your kid, which I had to do this morning when I messed up with Dawson. I don't feel like making things right that I wronged. I don't feel like knocking on the next door. I don't feel like doing the stuff that I need to do in my marriage. So it's just this WYDFLI. It rolls off the tongue so perfectly. WYDFLI. That it's a great reminder. It's about doing the things you don't want to do when you don't feel like it. This is what life is about doing things you don't want to do. Whenever you're putting the needs of your prospects first, as a servant salesperson, same leadership, you're putting their goals, your people's dreams ahead of your own. And not that to say you can't achieve your dreams, like it's the fun Zig Ziglar quote of helping enough people get what they want, you'll get what you want kind of a thing. But with leadership, I think it's getting to know them, what they really want. I love that. And that's what I think servant leaders are so good at, is they have foundational stories and foundational experiences with every one of their people. Like, I love that. Because you always have to call your people out on certain things, and you always have to. You're not. Most of the conversations, if they are conversations that are going to transform people, they aren't the funnest. You get to choose the people you want to do life with, and that's what I love about this recruiting component of sales leadership. Like the good peoples, you truly do that, and whenever you have a true relationship with them, however long it takes, 3 months, 3 years, 30 years. Now we're building something beautiful, and you have true friends later on in life that you look forward to doing life with. So yeah, man, all the time. I love that. I won't quit on anybody until they tell me blatantly. I've had some people say, Dave, I don't want to talk to you again. And I just want to keep showing up and being valuable. And if they say that, it's like, sweet. All right, this was fun. And that's it. That's it. You have to ask for the business. Even if you are so far off in your presentation from them becoming a client, so many sales presentations never have a close. They never have, well, do you want to get together? Do you want to do you want to do this? Even if even as horrible of a close as sounds like this, do you want to buy it? Still doing that and swinging the bat is 10 times better than walking away from that conversation going, man, yeah, she wasn't into it, or he wasn't into it, or that family, this or that, or you know what, I couldn't sign up that group, or just ask. It's congruent with why you called them. Like, if it's congruent with the conversation that you're having. If you don't, then what the heck are you doing there? Just blows me away. You walk away from that psychologically confirmed in what you're doing when you ask, and your prospect tells you no, which confirms them. It's honoring the person on the other side of the interaction. One of my biggest tools is self-talk. The phrase, "I have all the time in the world," is one of the best time management strategies on the planet. I really do have all the time in the world. Every human does. And by saying that over and over again, you almost, people, one, their guard goes down, and two, you feel better about your life. You actually feel like you can get to everything, and you have all the time in the world. So that's one of them, big time, is just the self-talk around that. I think it is truly a tool that is underutilized in this world. People will talk about how busy they are and how much time they don't have and what they need to get to. It's like, that's cute. All right, you're like everyone else. Put you in that same box of there don't have time for anything. Cute.
If you enjoy this podcast, please make sure to subscribe. And to stay updated on everything that the Action Catalyst is up to, make sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Action Catalyst Podcast and on Twitter at Catalyst_Action. And thanks for listening.